Hey, good morning. Programming 11. We're going to be taking a look at GitHub this morning. This is how you're going to be handing in your project. So take a look here. This is the website. Whoa, Zoomer got in the way. Yeah, GitHub. Pronounced, Git and then hub, not GitHub. It's github.com. This is a website where professional programmers are amateur programmers and all sorts of people are posting their code. It's used around the world, used by many universities and university students, and we're going to use it too. Even though it's so fancy and all this stuff, we're going to keep it simple. And what it does, especially for us, is going to allow us to put all of our code into one place, and then instead of handing in like each individual file and sound effect and font and all that stuff, we're going to be able to just take all that stuff, just drop it into GitHub, and then you can hand in the link to where your code is. So first step is to go to github.com. So head on over to github.com, get yourself an account. Remember the password. You might want to write it down because you'll need that password to log in. Once you log in, you may need to verify your email address. So if it asks you to verify, you'll have to head over to your email and find the verification link. Click on that, and then you're good to go. So hopefully you'll be able to sign up for an account without too much difficulty. Most students in the 1-2, I forget which one's online, 1-1, sorry. Most people that are in the face-to-face this week have done it without much difficulty. So I think that will be fine for you guys too. So go ahead and go to github.com, get yourself an account, and then get started. So how we're going to hand in our project. This is the main thing right here. The first step is to make a repository. Make the repository so that you can put your code into a place. Think of a repository as like a folder or a container that holds a single project. Every time we start a new project, we'll make a new repository. So you can see over on the this side over here on the left-hand side, there's a thing that says repositories. I've already made some repositories, many, apparently 41 repositories last count. So I'm going to go ahead and click New. And when I click New, it gives me a chance to name my repository. Now you can name it whatever you want, doesn't matter to me. You just have to remember what it is. So easy name to remember for me is going to be Clicker Game. And it tells me if I've made a repository with that name or not. So I haven't, so great. So I'll just call it Clicker Game. You could describe it if you want to. That's just optional for your purposes for organization. Do make sure it's public. That's the default. So, if you are, just following along with the default settings, you'll be fine. You could basically skip all this stuff as well, and then we can create the repository. So I'll click Create Repository, and you're going to get into this big screen now, which has all sorts of bells and whistles. So it's easy to get lost in here, but it's only one thing you have to click on to then upload your project. So of all these options, check it out. It's right here. It says upload an existing file. I'll zoom in. See right where I'm zooming in here? Uploading an existing file. This will actually let you upload your whole project just by dragging and dropping to the website. So I'm going to click on uploading an existing file. I'll zoom in just to see me doing it. And now it creates a little space here that says drag files here to add them to your repository. Boom. So you just got to go get your folder. And remember to do this with your folder. I have mine on my desktop because I suck. I don't have it very organized. But take your whole sketch folder. Don't just drag and drop each PDE file. You can make a mistake that way. Also, it makes it a lot easier for me to download if you take the whole folder, the whole sketch folder. So find that sketch folder. Easiest way is to press Control K and then go up one level in Finder or Windows Explorer or whatever you have. So once you have that folder, which contains your project, double check it is your project, that it is, you got your stuff in it. Double check that it's the right version, and you have all your files inside of it, sound files, all that kind of stuff. And then you can click and drag it over, and watch what happens. So you can see it's uploading all the files. It can tell you what it's done so far, shows you the progress, and it is done. So once it's done, you're not done. You still have to do one more step. That is commit changes. So I'm going to click commit changes. It's going to go we're processing your files, and it'll take it says it'll take a few minutes. It'll probably take less than 1 minute for all of our projects because there's just not that much code. or assets and stuff, unless you have enormous soundtracks that have a lot of megabytes and gigabytes of data inside of them. So it's done. So this is what a repository looks like. This is what I will see when you send it to me. So to hand in this project, when you're in Teams, you're going to want to submit a link. Instead of submitting a file, you can attach a link to an assignment. And the link you want to attach is going to be like when you're looking at the repository, when you see like, oh, I'm in my Clicker Game repository, you're going to want to send me this link. And basically this link is going to be github.com, and then whatever your username is, and then whatever your repository name is, separated by a slash. So if you just copy and paste this link right here, just Control A to select, Control C to copy, and then paste it into Teams when you're attaching a link to submit, it will work out beautifully. So that's GitHub. That's how you can make a repository and add your code to it, and then handing it in is just as easy as finding the assignment for the Clicker Game and cutting and pasting that link. I'm going to do another video in the future about what do you do to update this. It's really easy. I'll just mention right now, you just do all those steps again. So if you wanted to update some of the files, maybe you made some changes, then it's pretty straightforward. You can just go add, upload new files, and you can either just drag and drop the individual files or just grab that whole folder and drop it in again, and it'll just update anything. I didn't make any changes. It'll try, but it'll notice there's no changes to make. But you can still commit anyways, and then whatever you changed is going to be in there. I guess I don't need to make another video for it. I guess that's good. Anyways, thanks everybody. I hope you're having success on this project, and I look forward to seeing them. Okay, bye-bye.